Ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Welcome to the third quarter of 2026. I, Samuel Boyer, will be your guide through my life in China, giving you experience, tips, notes, etc. Starting with my 5 columns, of course, health going first, career going second, relationships third, growth fourth, and ending finally with emotions. This video is going to be a reboot of the whole sequence of events that have happened. Now, the main reason for this video to highlight everything is I have completed something fully that I've wanted to complete for a very long time, and that is an education book. Now, I have written my own personal book and am preparing to send it out, but I actually felt that it wasn't complete and that it was missing a lot of things. But the reason that this book is so standardized and is so important to me is because I am currently teaching a company that we're planning a year-long relationship with, and this is the first of 4 books that I'm required to write for them. They didn't ask me to do this. I chose it myself voluntarily, and I feel proud of myself because it took me 3 weeks in total to write it. Yes, I used AI, and yes, it was for a lot of the grunt work. However, I would say that overall, I accomplished something that has been in my head for this past 18 years, and it feels good to put it into a book format. Now, the first step with this book was to condense English learning for 0-level adults. What does 0 mean? People who don't speak any English at all. And I've taken samples of real life books, such as my experience at Aston, my experience with other books I've taught, but I haven't taken from those materials. I created my own original content, and I've developed basic repetitive tools for the students to use. I've built in a teaching method for each session, and I've made the pages systemized so that it's an easy copyable system, but so that it's not redundant in its copying. For me, this feels like a win, and it feels like a massive win, although it's only the first draft. The next stage is for me to make an entire video series to go along with it. The video series will be 22 videos connected to the book, and I'll put what they call a QR code in the book that you can scan and follow the story along if you're reading any time, and catch the 3-minute video to help you to read it. And then third and finally, I will then go through the book one more time to reformat it and create an audio file for all the pronunciation. This book is meant for ESL learners, and I think it is proof that I've had this career for a very long time and shows all the hard work and dedication I put into it. Now, let's get to the real business of this topic today, which is my health. My health has taken a massive hit from the last 3 months. The second quarter generally is dragging for me. It's definitely a difficult time for me to focus and a difficult time for me to get ahead. But in this particular case and scenario, the reason for the drag in the draft would be financial. April and May were kind of dead months. April, we didn't do well business-wise. So when I tend to stress, I eat, and when I tend to eat, I tend to stay stagnant. Because I've been stagnant for too long of a time, it has been difficult for me to get my health in the right direction. However, one benefit that came from stagnation was lack of drinking. So I have officially been off of alcohol for close to 80 days. In the time that I took off, I drank on my birthday, and I drank 2 times with a friend in my office, only for, we'll say, achievement purposes. I had completed half the book in a week, completed the other half another week, and I did the edits today. So I was very happy for those times. I will try to get right back into it, and I'll try to get right back into the situation. But I wanted to keep you guys up to date and share my happiness with everyone, and that's it. So until next time, you'll get the next video in a week. Peace. Boom, 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 boom.